It's the 22nd of January, 2017, and the day started kind of crummy, at least for my parents. Their water pump appears to be broken. Means they gotta get a new one. You never like an expense like that coming out of the blue. So, yeah, I've decided I'm gonna help out with that. It's just not the day for it. Particularly because it's raining outside, which means Dad will have to install that sucker in the water pump outside. Or the well, rather. The water pump's the thing that's broken, but he'll have to install it in the well outside, possibly while it's raining. Otherwise, I suppose we're doing everything we were planning on doing today. I'll just have to go down there and see. So we talked about it, and there's a possibility gig might happen this evening, which actually, because we've cut the cord, we don't have schedule for shows now. Which makes that totally more viable than it used to be. And if we can't get it done this evening, there is another option. The other option is that we can actually do it sometime during the week. It'll have to be Monday or Wednesday, but otherwise, I think we can get it done. It'll be a tight squeeze because work is holding us over again for an extra hour this week, but still. Getting that content to you guys, to me, is important, so I'll take a dent. I'll take a dent in the armor for you guys. Part of the morning will be spent with me going to Lowe's with the parents as well to pick up said things we need to do to fix things. And I had to go to town anyway to get my stuff for work, because I've still got 3 days of work. So, yeah.
Everything to hook it up on this one, so.
I'd go back to the one that, like I had. They've got a 5-year.
Captain's log, Stardate supplemental. We seem to be inside of a giant hardware store. We're not quite sure what's going on. So, while we were out, I got a package. I'll take care of this sucker later. I've got, well, some things to do. Point is, end of the day, this thing will be opened because I really want to get to the contents of this because I know what it is.
We came to Hawaii to look at the stars, hoping to make a big discovery.
So it's time for me to open this puppy up. Turns out this was a different package from the UK that I wasn't expecting. Why wasn't I expecting it? Well, let me explain. So I'm used to Big Finish whenever I do the resubscription for their monthly range. I'm doing one thing. They will let you pick certain titles as one free just thing that you get, right? What I didn't realize is the one that I picked, that way I could give this one series a shot that they did, was going to be a CD shipped to my door. And I did this last month, the month even before that. It's been a while, let's put it that way. So when this came to my door, yeah, I'll show it to you with the other camera so you can see it properly. Before there was a Sarah Jane Adventures, Big Finish actually did a Sarah Jane series themselves. So yeah, that's what I ended up picking. So I'm looking forward to listening to this thing. Nice little bonus that I have a physical CD of it. And another package from the UK that I'm waiting on will still be incoming, but I've got another one that will show up at some point.
They're huge. They slide just effortlessly. I think once the glass gets in there, it's going to tie into what we've got going on the back side of the house. This house is...
So, 2 things tonight. One, I took a tour of the old Minecraft server that I used to frequent. I'm planning on frequenting that again. And 2, I'm reflecting back on this previous weekend. This will not be a complaining thing, hear me out. It seemed this weekend that things just wanted to stab me in the chest constantly. There were some really crappy things that happened. But whenever I got something that would cheer me up again, something else horrible showed up. It was a sort of pattern. Even down to the meditation app that we use to do our practice having glitches. It was so ironic, so ironic. But basically, I still survived the weekend, because weekends like this happen. Plus, there were many bright spots. Because, as I said, there were things that brightened my day. Going to that old server, that was one of them. Kevin and Samantha, that was another one. The call with the producer, that was another one. Just things like that. Those are just little points I could put a pin in. So this weekend wasn't completely horrible, but it wasn't completely good either. But I've survived. And anytime you have a weekend like this, pretty much the only thing you can do is survive. Well, or you could become a blubbering / angry / any number of negative emotions type of person, but that attitude usually only leads to getting people in despair, and usually it's messy. I prefer to go with the one that won't lead to the messiness. Plus, specifically my health requires that. An upset epileptic strangely does not go well, those two things together. Who'da thunk it? So yeah, that's my weirdly just reflecting on this weekend. Got through it.
So, all the money here is been amassed from the guilds, from the villagers and the townsfolk, from the temples,